Hi everybody, it's Miss Marie, and I'm here today to read you some stories, but first I'm going to take you on another of my favorite fall adventures. We are going apple picking today. I am at the Demarest Farms, which is really close by Washington Township, if you want to come out and pick some apples. So today I'm picking a few good apples for eating. I've got some Gala apples here. Let's see. That one didn't want to come off yet, so maybe it's not ready. That one came right off, so that one is ready for eating. And I'm going to pop it in my bag. I'm going to keep on picking some apples, and I will see you in a little while to read you some really fun stories, because today we are going down on the farm. A really fun fall activity for everybody. All right, I am back from apple picking. As you can see, I have a huge bag full of apples. I wish we had smell-o-vision, because they smell really nice, like nice fresh picked apples. And I'm going to be making something of those later. So I'm going to put those over here. We can start our shaking like a leafy tree song. You ready? Remember how it goes? It goes like this. First, pretend you're a tree. And here we go. Everybody shake high and low, shaking like a leafy tree. Everybody shake high and low, shaking like a leafy tree. Shake, 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 shake out your branches. Bend, 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 bend in the breeze. Shake, 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 shake all around you. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Ooh. Everybody shake high and low, shaking like a leafy tree. Everybody shake high and low, shaking like a leafy tree. Everybody all stretched out and ready for stories? Excellent. Okay, our first book for today's farm story time is Apples and Pumpkins, and it's written by Anne Rockwell, and the illustrations are by her daughter, Lizzie Rockwell. And they do nice books for children that are informational, but also have a little story to go with them. And I really like their books. This is published by Simon & Schuster Books for Young Readers. Right on that front page, you see apples and pumpkins. And those are some of the things that are being picked right now on the farms nearby. When red and yellow leaves are on the trees, we go to Comstock Farm and pick apples and pumpkins. Look at all those beautiful fall colors. Mr. Comstock gives us a bushel basket to put our apples in. That's a big basket. I think it's gonna be heavy. Geese and chickens and a big fat turkey walk with us on our way to the orchard where the apples grow. That's where I was, picking apples in an orchard. My father picks apples. My mother does too. I climb into a little apple tree and pick the reddest apple of all. Most apples are red. Some are green though. I picked some green ones. When our basket is full of red and shiny apples, that looks heavy. My bag is quite heavy. We go to the field where the pumpkins grow. I look and look until I find the best pumpkin of them all. And everybody has their own reasons for picking the pumpkins that they pick. Sometimes it's the color, the shape, the stem, maybe like a big stem, a little stem, I don't know, but this girl has found the pumpkin she loves. My father cuts it from the vine. And there's the dad cutting it. He has a pocket knife to cut the stem, because the stems are pretty thick. You have to let a grown up do that. I carry it to the back of the car. I like how the turkey's just casually strutting by. The farms I go to, they usually keep the animals away from the people. Unless it's a petting zoo. At home, we carve a jack-o'-lantern face in our big orange pumpkin. We put a candle inside and light it. Now our pumpkin looks scary and funny too. What are they getting ready for? What are they preparing for? Which holidays? Anybody know? On Halloween night, we put our pumpkin on the doorstep. My mother gives away lots of our red and shiny apples for trick or treat. Some people get candy, some apples, some toys. While I go trick-or-treating up and down our street. And I think you can see little girl's dressed as a witch. And she's getting some candy from our neighbor. And that is the end of that one, apples and pumpkins. And pretty soon they're gonna be doing the pumpkins, I think, at the farm over where I was picking apples. They haven't started that yet. Very soon though. All right, so since we're doing farm stories today, I thought we could bring out an old favorite for Old MacDonald. Now, if you picked up a little bag with crafts in it, in your bag is a crayon with a farm animal in it. Mine is a yellow chick. Some of you will have different animals. So hold on to your animal, and when I say the name of the animal or show it to you to reveal it, the big secret here, then hold up your animal so I can see it, okay? All right, let's see. Now everybody knows how Old MacDonald goes, right? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had let's peek under there, a sheep. Do you see it? E-I-E-I-O, with a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there. Here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Should I open up down here? Let's see. Oh, is there anybody gonna be down there? Let's peek down there. Oh, they're up here in this top one. Okay, right. And on that farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O, with a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there. Here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Let's peek and see who's going to be in there. What do you think is going to be next? And on that farm he had a pig, ooh, E-I-E-I-O, with an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a chicken, chick, just like mine, chick, E-I-E-I-O, with a buck buck here and a buck buck there. Here a buck, there a buck, everywhere a buck buck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Oh, oh, who did we not say yet? And on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Let's see. And on that farm he had a, let's peek in here. Do you see it? He had a cat, E-I-E-I-O, with a meow meow here and a meow meow there. Here a meow, there a meow, everywhere a meow meow. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. You ready to see who's next? And on that farm he had a, who is it? A duck, E-I-E-I-O, with a quack quack here and a quack quack there. Here quack, there quack, everywhere a quack quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Now every farm needs one of these. Are you ready? And on that farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O, with a woof woof here and a woof woof there. Here a woof, there a woof, everywhere a woof woof. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Terrific. I think we got them all. Let's see, I'm going to peek. Make sure we got them. We did. We got them all. Got all the farm animals. And I hope that you had one of the animals on your crayon and you could call it out and tell me what it was. And now you can use your crayon to color with later if you would like. All right. Are you ready to hear the next story? The next story is really nice. It's not quite winter time yet, but this is called Sleep Tight Farm, and it's a farm preparing for winter. So now that they're taking all of the vegetables and fruits and everything out off the trees, out of the ground, the farm has to get ready for the winter. And there's a lot that goes into it. It's a very busy place. And this book is by Eugenie Doyle and illustrated by Becca Stadlater. And it is published by Chronicle Books. And there's a rooster. I'm gonna go back to the beautiful end papers, because there we see fall, not quite winter yet. And that's about the time now, maybe soon, another week or two, all the leaves will start changing like that. So Sleep Tight Farm, a farm prepares for winter. The December days shorten and darken. We are busy putting the farm to bed. You see there, not much going on left in the trees anymore. All the leaves are gone. With our crops mostly in, strawberries, raspberries, vegetables, honey, and hay, now is the time to prepare for deep frost, the coming wind and snow. Many hands make work light, Mom says. My mom said that too, and we weren't farmers. It always helps to have a lot of people to help out, right? Makes everything go much faster. We shake straw over berry plants to blanket them from winter's frosty bite. Next April and May, they'll leaf out green and blossom white. In June, they'll give fruit so red and juicy, we'll make jam and freeze berries to eat till summer comes again. We lick our lips, remembering. Good night, strawberries covered with straw. So the strawberry plants have to get covered with straw. Here they are remembering in the summertime, and here's how it is in the wintertime. You can see in the field in the summertime, there were red berries everywhere. Now there's none. We cut kale and chard and broccoli. We saw down tree-like Brussels sprout stems. We dig for the last carrots, beets, and potatoes to add to those stored in the barn. There they await winter markets and our own winter meals. So they have all those nice fruits and vegetables picked, mostly vegetables it looks like here. The fields rest brown and bare. Dad tills and plants a cover of oats and rye to protect and replenish the fields that gave us so much. Good night, fields, peaceful and still. Oh, and above in the hayloft, a mountain of harvested hay. Bales are standing ready to sell. So we've got a bunch of hay up here in the hayloft, and outside the door of the farm, of the barn, you can see the tractor going, plowing and tilling, and over there are all the lovely vegetables they've picked. And they're gonna save some and sell some. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, there's the barn cat. There's always a barn cat. Dad cuts back the raspberries before wind and snow can crack the canes. We cart the old brush to burn. Goodbye to last year's twigs and leaves with their bugs and spots. The promise of late summer's plump fruit lies in the roots, tucked underground. Good night, raspberries resting below. So that was the raspberries in the summer, and here they are now, getting cut down for winter to protect them from the frost. We stack wood by the house and in the sugar house too. It will heat our home all winter, and in early spring, it will fuel the fire that boils maple sap into syrup. Good night, stacked wood, waiting to work. That's the sugar house, where when you get maple out of the trees, you boil it down and make it into syrup. And there's their house with a big stack of wood to keep it warm. Before winter winds come howling, we secure the hoop house plastic sides with ropes and bales of hay inside. We float sheets of white cloth over the baby greens till the new year's thaw. Safe under cover rest little leaves with mouth-filling names. Spinach, mizuna, tatsoi, arugula. Our winter salad greens will nap till stronger sun can wake them. Last August, the hoop house grew so hot, we rolled up the sides and flung open the doors while picking tomatoes, melons, and heat-loving okra. Now we button up the perfect shelter for changing weather. Good night, hoop house, wrapped up tight. So this is the hoop house in the summertime, where it got so hot they had to pull up the sides to let some of the heat out, because this plastic keeps the heat in there. And now it's wintertime, so they're going to cover up their winter vegetables, because they're not quite ready to come up yet. They got to protect them from frost. We board up chinks in the chicken coop and set a timer to give the hens light they need to lay eggs all winter. We fluff the nests with hay, plug in the water heater, scoop fresh grain. We collect the day's eggs, fragile gifts from our friends. Good night, chickens. Snug in your coop. So there they are getting the chicken coop ready for the winter because the chickens don't like too much cold. Like the little ramp for the chickens to get in and out. That's funny. Oh, I love this part. With bales of hay, we build a windbreak for the beehives and place a stone on each lid to hold it firm. We make the hive entrances smaller to keep roaming field mice out. With each hive, a single queen lies in a cluster of maids working to keep her fed. In September, we harvested honey and wax, but left enough for the bees, who made enough for us. Good night, bees, sheltered and safe. And here's the hive in the summertime, very busy. Bees all buzzing around getting pollen from the flowers and nectar. And here it is as they're getting it ready to go to bed for the winter. They're packing it down with some hay around it to keep it warm and to keep out the mice so they won't eat all the honey. The farm stand is stocked for the holidays with fresh eggs, greens and roots, onions and garlic braids, decorative corn, honey and maple syrup. There's plenty for us and plenty to sell. Mom and Dad move planter, cultivator, tiller, and baler into the equipment shed, a shelter from rust and cold. The tractors go in last. Good night, farm. So here they are selling a lot of things that they've grown that they don't need. They're going to sell it at their farm stand. And over here they are saying good night to all the equipment that they won't be needing. Let's see, there's a planter. I think it's that one. Cultivator, tiller, baler. I'm not sure which ones are which. You know, the tractor, right? Let's see. The fire jumps in the wood stove. We feast on homegrown treats, vegetable soup and berry pie. We pull clinking lights from a box, untangle, tangle to hang on the porch. Oh, I see they're getting ready for the winter holidays with lights all around the house. Look, Mom says, the rising moon, the bright sway of stars in the sky. We light beeswax candles to soften the longest night. So they even made candles out of the beeswax. And I got them going in the window. The farm is ready for down quilts of snow, the shh of the wind. Dad tucks us in. Good night, farmers. Sleep tight. And that's the winter, the farm on the winter. You see the snow is covering everything. Even the silo next to the barn has snow on it. It looks like everybody's safe and snug in their farmhouse. Sleep tight, farm. And there are the kids under their nice warm quilts with the snow falling down outside. And that's the end of that story. The cat is even dreaming in the window. And there in this end paper, we had fall in the beginning, right? The fall trees, and now we have the winter trees, and it's winter on the farm. All right, I really like that story. I think the pictures were really beautiful. And there's just so much work that goes into running the farm and getting it ready for the winter. So hopefully when you go and visit one of the farms around here, you'll see some of those activities and you'll know what's going on, and you can appreciate how hard it is. It's a lot of work. All right, now I thought we could sing a really fun song. It's called The Farmer in the Dell. And I like to sing it with the farmer picking things. All right, so let's think of the first thing that the farmer could pick. What did I pick this week? I picked apples. So let's do the farmer picks the apples. Ready? Let's start with the farmer in the dell. Here we go. The farmer in the dell, the farmer in the dell. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer in the dell. Now let's reach up and pick the apples. Here we go. The farmer picks the apples, the farmer picks the apples. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer picks the apples. What else can we pick? How about some corn? Corn is usually pretty tall, so let's pick some corn. Here we go. The farmer picks the corn, the farmer picks the corn. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer picks the corn. What else can we pick? Anybody have ideas? What do you like to pick? Does somebody say strawberries? Excellent. Let's go. I think they're low, so let's go down low and pick some strawberries. Here we go. The farmer picks the strawberries, the farmer picks the strawberries. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer picks the strawberries. What else can we pick? Anybody know? Oh, okay, some tomatoes. I love to pick tomatoes. New Jersey is famous for its tomatoes. So let's pick some tomatoes. They kind of grow in the middle here. Let's get some tomatoes. Here we go. The farmer picks the tomatoes. The farmer picks the tomatoes. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer picks the tomatoes. What else are we forgetting? What's coming up soon that we need to pick? We need pumpkins for Halloween, and they're growing on a big long vine. So let's pick some of those pumpkins. Ready? The farmer picks the pumpkins, the farmer picks the pumpkins. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer picks the pumpkins. Good job, everybody, good job. I love that. Now, if you are ready, I am going to sing our goodbye song, and then if you have the crafts and you would like to join me to do the craft afterward, I will show you what we're gonna make. We're gonna be making a chicken in a chicken nest, a chicken coop. All right, are you ready? But first, let's sing our goodbye song. Here we go. See you later, alligator, in a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug, blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, big baboon, out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear, wave goodbye, butterfly. Excellent. I will see you soon, and if you're staying for crafts, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've gone and gotten a blue piece of construction paper for my craft. In your craft bags, you should have received some pieces for the chicken. We're gonna make a chicken today. That's gonna be the body. This is the wing. This is the tail, the triangle. Let's turn it this way. Okay, so the half circle is the body. This quarter circle is the wing. This triangle is the tail. We can move it around so we like how it looks. This heart is going to be on top of her head. And this is going to be her beak. It's this little yellow triangle. Her eye is this white circle, and we're going to put a dot in the middle for the eyeball. This is her egg. That's going to go underneath. And this is some hay for her to rest on. So you will need a glue stick. Line here. And if you would like to do a black eye for her marker, you can do that. Or you can even use your crayon. If you just got a crayon, I got this purple horse crayon, so I can maybe add some purple to her eye. My bench is rattling. There we go. That looks nice. All right. So now let's start gluing everything in place. I'm going to put down this biggest piece first and make sure I leave a little bit of room at the bottom for the egg. Okay, let's get out my glue stick. Put some glue on my half circle. Put it like that. Okay, let's see. Let's do this quarter circle next for her wing. Like that. Good. Now let's get her tail on there. And it's okay if I get a little glue on my project. It'll dry clear. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's put it like that. That's her tail. Let's do her silly little, I don't know what you call it on top of the head. I don't think it's a wattle. Comb, I guess it would be. Which usually roosters have a bigger comb, but we always draw chickens with one. So I'm going to put one on there. Let's do beak. Oops, my fingers are sticky. The eye. Okay, and now the egg for the chicken to sit on. And now I want to get that hay to stick, so I'm going to put some glue down here, and I'm going to stick my hay on. And if it's too long, you can cut it shorter, or you can just kind of bunch it up like this. It's Stick it on there. I probably should have cut it shorter. And of course I don't have my scissors here with me. If you have your scissors handy, cut it a little bit shorter, stick it on there. Now my fingers are sticky. There we go. And we're gonna be done. I have to fix mine. So you can see how it's going to look. You have your chicken sitting on her egg in a nest. And that's this week's craft for our Down on the Farm story time. I will see you next week. Have a good week.